I'm Judith Crow. I am going to take a little bit of time to talk to you about my book, The Backwater, in the hope that you will like to buy it and read it. It's a ghost story. I wrote it because I was inspired by this article I read that said M.R. James, who is like this really famous ghost story writer from Victorian times, had this formula, and all his stories stuck to this formula, and it was possible basically to create a story like his by using all of those different things. So I started it, I started it as a radio play, but then I don't really know how to write for radio. So I do know how to write fiction prose though, so I had a go at that. And over time I managed to hone it into a book, which is what you're looking at here. It was launched in November 2018 in John O'Groats, and although it was launched in 2018, I was able to enter it into the 2019 Wishing Shelf Book Awards because it was right at the end of 2018. Now, I'm very excited to say that it actually was a finalist in the Wishing Shelf Book Awards. It received a 5-star review from them, and the young people who read it really enjoyed it. I would class it as young adult, but I'm a big fan of crossover fiction, which means that although young adults can read and enjoy it, actually adults can too. That's what I read as well, so I read a lot of crossover fiction, so it's no wonder that that's also what I write too, because I don't really read books which are written just for adults, apart from non-fiction, which we'll not go into at the moment. Although most of the writing I've been doing recently is non-fiction. Anyway, it's a very good book, if I do say so myself. It is only $5.99 because it's quite short. It's like a day or two's read, just when you have the time. It's set in Lincolnshire, which is where I spent a lot of my childhood. And I'll just read you the blurb on the back. Now the sounds seemed to be coming from within the bulrushes. They were too dense and tall to see if anyone was hiding in them, but Rebecca thought she would have seen movement if there was anyone there. That's the little quote. Now we're on to the actual blurb. When Rebecca Williams' mother dies, she is sent from the city to rural Lincolnshire to live with her father. What she finds is a quiet, unassuming man who lives alone on a large country estate. Lonely and nervous, Rebecca makes friends with a boy she meets at the lake. However, as their friendship develops, she discovers that her new friend is haunted by a secret which Rebecca must first unearth before it can be laid to rest. So there it is. It's a ghost story suitable for later middle grade, actually. I would say like 12 plus. Rebecca's actually 12 in this, so I would say anywhere from 12 upwards to adult. It's a bit sad, it's a bit scary. It's not like horror, gore sort of scary, but it is a bit eerie. But a lot of the children who read it, a lot of the young people who read it for the Wishing Shelf Book Awards actually commented on that it was more sad than scary. So I'm saying this, just in case. Obviously, there's this theory that the author is dead, which sounds really spooky. But basically, actually, it's that once you put your book out there, it's the reader that matters. And I'm hoping that you will be that reader. So pop along to Crowbus and buy The Backwater, which was a finalist in the Wishing Shelf Book Awards by me, Judith Crow. See ya!